the secondary in particular, I mean, where were you seeing the biggest struggles for you guys?
I would just say just communication issues. We got to make sure we get those picked up and just really just make plays when they come to us. Coach is going to put us in the right position and to make those plays, and we got to make sure we get that communicated across the board and just go out there and make those plays.
You mentioned communication after A&M and then you cited it tonight as well. I mean, is there anything different how they kind of attack you guys, particularly in man coverage? Or?
It's not necessarily different. It's really just going out there and just executing the call that we have. Every defense is different. Every offense is different. Every team is different, and our defense is a certain way, and we have to go out there and execute those calls when they're made and make sure everybody's on the same page and really playing the right technique.
First time playing a quarterback like Diego Tavian, he was able to, have his night tonight. What do you think he was able to take advantage of tonight?
The perimeter, he wasn't contained as much, I would say, and really just making sure we're staying on our guys in the back end and the secondary when the quarterback gets out of the pocket, just really being locked on the man's hip and going out there and making those plays in the secondary and then getting to the quarterback and on the D-line.
Is that where the communication comes in when he was able to scramble like that?
It's really just across the board, making sure everybody knows their alignment, assignment, and technique. That's our whole brand of football on the defensive side. And so really just making sure everybody's aligned right, playing the right technique, and then just going out there and playing balls to the wall.
What's the biggest challenge being kind of a pretty seasoned, veteran at this point, below those spot, and trying to bring on two Wolves that are really trying to settle into the group and get comfortable up there?
Really, like I was just saying earlier, just making sure everybody's like on the same page, because that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. If you can't get those plays down and get that communication down, it's going to fall apart. So that's really just the main thing, is just making sure everybody's on the same page.
Where does that communication come in now as you guys move on to UNS?
I'm going to go ahead and say that kind of starts with me. The coaches put me in the position to make those calls and make sure the communication's on point. And especially in the first half, I could have picked up on that and make sure my guys are on the right page, both to the left and to the right of me, and just making sure we're going out there, being able to play full speed, not being able to think, because when you think, it kind of slows you down. So we got to make sure that I get that fixed for my part.
Coach G came in with us, your team, the whole game. Apparently, six you guys in the locker room. How do you feel about that challenge?
I feel like I'm up for any type of challenge. You can tell our offense, on both sides of the ball, not even just offense and defense, we picked it up tremendously. We've been out there competing and really busting our tail. So it's really just trying to finish the game and get the game finished is really what we need to work on, and then just going out there and just playing complementary football.
How much were you guys thinking out there tonight? How much did that slow you down?
I won't say we're thinking too much. It's just really just those key little moments. Like, you got to make sure, like I was saying earlier, across the board, D linemen, linebackers, and secondary, that everybody's on the same page, because if not, things can fall apart.